and welcome back to the Storytellers YouTube channel. Today we have a very special guest, and it is my grandmother, Jane Farrell. And she is going to be reading The Salamander Room. And this is a book she read to me when I was little, so I hope you enjoy it very much.
Hello, this storybook, as Grace said, is about a boy who finds a salamander in the woods and imagines the many things he can do to turn his room into a peaceful and perfect salamander home. And here's our salamander, nice bright orange. All right. The Salamander Room was written by Ann Mazer, and the pictures that you're going to see were drawn by Steve Johnson and Lou Fancher. And there's lots of pages in this book, so let's get started. Brian found a salamander in the woods. It was a little orange salamander that crawled through the dried leaves of the forest floor. The salamander was warm and cozy in the boy's hand. So Brian said, "Come live with me," and he took the salamander home. "Where will he sleep?" his mother asked. "I will make him a salamander bed to sleep in. I will cover him with leaves that are fresh and green." And actually, I found some nice fresh and green leaves. Wanted to show you all what they look like, fresh green leaves. "And bring moss that looks like little stars to be a pillow for his head. I will bring crickets to sing him to sleep and bullfrogs to tell him good night stories." And there they are, sleeping away. This is my problem. Brian's mom said, "And when he wakes up, where will he play?" "I will carpet my room with shiny wet leaves and water them so he can slide around and play. I will bring tree stumps into my room so he can climb up the bark and sun himself on the top. And I will bring boulders that he can creep over." And look, right there is our salamander on his trunk of the wood trunk. "He will miss his friends in the forest." Brian said, "I will bring him salamander friends to play with him." Boy, that's going to be a little bit of work, don't you think? "They will be hungry. How will you feed them?" Brian said, "I will bring insects to live in my room, and every day I will catch some and feed the salamanders, and I will make little pools of water on top of the boulders so they can drink whenever they are thirsty." And here's our salamander drinking right there from the water boulder that Brian fixed for him. "The insects will multiply, and soon there will be bugs and insects everywhere." Brian said, "I will find birds to eat the extra bugs and insects, and the bullfrogs will eat them too." Look how Brian's room looks now. "Where will the birds and bullfrogs live? I will bring trees for the birds to roost in and make ponds for the frog." "But birds need to fly. We will lift off the ceiling. They will sail out in the sky, but they will come back to my room when it's time for dinner because they will know that the biggest, juiciest insects are there." Brian is really changing his room. Here we go. "But the trees, how will they grow?" "The rain will come through the open roof, and the sun too, and vines will creep up on the walls of my room, and ferns will grow under my bed. There will be big white mushrooms and moss like little stars growing around the tree stumps that the salamanders climb on. And these are the big white mushrooms. And you, where will you sleep? I will sleep on a bed under the stars with the moon shining through the green leaves of the trees. Owls will hoot and crickets will sing, and next to me on the boulder with his head resting on soft moss, the salamander will sleep. And there we are, Brian and his best friend, the salamander, having a nice sleep. And that is the end.
Okay, thank you so much, Boo, for reading for us.
Well, I enjoyed it very much, and maybe I can do it again.
Of course. Bye, guys. Thank
Bye-bye.
you.